Hey there people, it's Tommy here with some Team Deathmatch on Quarry. I will be using the M21 with ACOG Scope and the Striker secondary with grip, I think. Pretty interesting setup actually. I used it again in a machinima post a while back. It's probably exactly the same as this, and I think for Quarry, I really... Yeah, well, I like the map, but it's just I do so badly on it normally. Whoa, voice crack, wow. You know what? Normally I'd edit something like that out, but I'm not going to bother this time because I think that's going to be happening a few times as commentary. My voice feels really weak at the moment. I don't know if it's the weather or tiredness, but you know when sometimes your voice just feels really weak and you try and keep talking, but you just feel like it's going to go any second. That's what I feel like. So if I get voice cracks randomly, that is the reason. So just saying. Anyway, yeah. Quarry, I hate staying near my team. Choke points are very strong in this map, so I like to break them and run around in crazy places like through these buildings, and don't know where this guy came from. I think for the most part of this game I am running around just with a striker, and it's very underused. Don't see it very often, and I think of it as somewhere between the AA-12 and the Spaz, and I have no idea what this guy is doing, just like camping in the grass like fucking Ray Mears, but no, it is somewhere between that, and I think the main advantage of it is the high ammo capacity, and I can feel another voice crack coming here, sorry. But the fact is, the reason I chose Sleight of Hand is because you can burn through the ammo so quick, and you want to get it all back again quickly, obviously, and like I goes flying by a barrel. Kill streaks here are Predator, Pavlo, and Attack Helicopter, I think. I think I was experimenting a little bit with the kill streaks there. And, failed it here. This game is actually one I was going to send to Machinima because I thought it was a really beast score, but I've been checking my folders and you guys have been asking for some more alternative setups, and looking at my folders, all I've got is kind of basic easy mode stuff like for masterraid.site, stop and power, all that good stuff, which I got no problem with, but it's just I want to post something more interesting because that is what I like to do. I like to experiment with custom class setups, and you know, I'd like to see more people doing it actually, so if anyone who I am subscribed to, who knows I'm subscribed to them, if that makes sense, is watching this now, I would encourage everyone to try out some stupid shit like riot shields and C4 and stuff, because it would make my day and I'd be happy. I know it sounds very selfish, but you know. Yeah, a little bit about these custom classes, right? So you guys know me as someone who likes to experiment, and but there's kind of a line you draw where it's got to be playable. Like, so if I said, like, okay guys, make me a custom class and I will use it. Like, there's bound to be that one guy who says, I would like you to get a kill streakless nuke with a single Desert Eagle, Bling Pro, no attachments on the Deagle, hardline and scrambler, and you know, eventually one person might do it, probably G-Unit, but I am just not good enough to do that. Okay, whatever impression you may have of me, I'm not a particularly good player. You know, sometimes I get good games, like this one, it's decent, but I've never done MLG, I'm never gonna do professional gaming or anything. I am just not that kind of gamer, but so the reason I do that is because I find it more fun, but if it gets to the point where it's something completely unusable, I just won't even try it. I just won't even attempt. And Modern Warfare 2, to me, allows you to experiment with different things because all the weapons are so versatile, and although I'm going to get some hate for this, I do think the perks are much more balanced, and what I mean by that is, going back to COD 4 World at War, some of the perks were just horrible, just not like overpowered, just way underpowered, and to me, underpowered is almost as bad as overpowered. Like Sonic Boom in COD 4. Why bother? World at War was good actually. There were some really good perks. Flak Jacket, I thought was, you know, one of the best perks, the most balanced perks. But Fireworks, Reconnaissance, I guess Fireproof is the obvious one. They just weren't that good, and nobody complains about underpowered stuff. They only overpowered stuff, but yeah, the point I'm trying to make is that Modern Warfare 2, I can see what they tried to do with the perks. They tried to make them kind of more balanced between each other. I mean, obviously, Commando, One-Man Army, questionable. They are questionable, but Stopping power is not the best perk in the world anymore. That's how I felt it was like in COD 4 World at War. Your opinion may differ, that's just the impression I got, and you know, now it's changed. And I guess I'm going to speak for a lot of, or at least I think I'll be speaking for a lot of commentators here when I say that the reason Modern Warfare 2 content is kind of dried out in terms of how frequently people are posting is because there's really not that much to talk about anymore. It is an old game, it's been out for a few months, and you know, Black Ops is out soon, of course. So, in terms of topics to talk about within the game, there's not really that much you can say. I mean, like I said with the different classes, if you are mixing it up a bit, there is different stuff to talk about, which is good. But it only goes so far, and on that note, if you have any kind of topics you'd like to hear in games, they don't even have to be, you know, related to Modern Warfare 2, or even gaming in general. Just topics you think that would be good to fill the gap of the videos that people would actually be interested in. Not some stupid bullshit like SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm sure wouldn't want to hear a whole commentary on that, or maybe you would. I don't know. You tell me. But the point is, now this is a story all about how... No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, any topics would be good, and, you know, I'll be interested to know. Just make sure they're kind of worth talking about for the whole time, and get back to the game here. You notice a guy there got a care package EMP. Therefore, I could not call in my Pavlo, which was a little bit annoying, but, you know, I can wait, I'm patient. You know, supposedly a care package has, you know how it assigns different percentage values to different kill streaks, like, I'm just kind of making up numbers here, I don't know what the exact values are, but say UAV's 10% and EMP's 1% and Predator's 5%, whatever. Say those are the values, and in theory, they should all balance out, so the average, so like the expected value you'll get is 4, to make it kind of a fair thing for a care package, but I'm not so sure, because it seems to me that every time a guy gets a care package and they're on the other team, it's either a Harrier or a Pavlo, and that is quite frustrating, I have to say. I'm not going to bitch and moan, because I don't have a problem with care packages as long as they are kind of, you know, the right value, as I was saying about the percentages. But if I may just get back to the game a second here, you'll notice I have barely used the M21 this game, because I just kind of felt like running around with the striker, and that's pretty much what I do when I'm in a rage. I was probably kind of pissed off a couple of games before this. I seem to remember being on a really bad losing streak, so what normally happens when I do that is I pull out a shotgun, put on lightweight and sleight of hand, and basically just run around like an idiot, and I think I have another game on Favela, which is Ranger Kimbos, and... oh, there you go, second voice crack. And I think I'll be posting that onto Machinima, although I fear that I'll get a lot of hate for that. I don't know if people hate Ranger Kimbos as much as people used to hate the models. Now the models are patched, but people will still be hating, because the community is full of hate. But back to the EBR. I actually like the ACOG Scope on it. It's the only gun I do like the ACOG on. Otherwise I find it a really pointless attachment, because obviously it gives you that slightly further zooming, but I always find the red dot to be better, or the holographic, but the M21, I think it really helps. So if this is a gun you haven't really tried out, and I know not many people like it because it's not a very elite sniper, as they say, you know, the one-hit kill kind of stuff, the trick shots. But in terms of fast-paced gameplay like this, on a map like Quarry especially, I think it's good. And put on the ACOG scope if you're not having much luck with the normal scope, or the thermal or whatever, because I think that's the best way to use it. And I think I think it was Jord actually, who posted a game using the ACOG and the silencer, and that was pretty beast. So give it a go. Thumbs up, seal of approval. So the game is, I think I've got like a minute left of this game. It's actually a pretty long game, which is kind of not good if you don't have many topics to talk about, so whatever. This is my favourite part of the game. I call it the Shrew Manchu. Why not, right? Maybe the Postal Gold Guy. Is that a better name? Who cares? Anyway, Black Ops is coming out in November. I have a feeling that I will be very late in posting videos of Black Ops. I'm pretty slow off the bat, my internet connection is very slow. Delivery takes ages around here. I'm a really bad postman, I guess he hates me or something, but... yeah, the point is, I may be late and get Black Ops videos up, and I will be drowned in a torrent of new commentators that come when Black Ops comes out. I'm sure there will be loads of new commentators who want to get into the scene, and that's fine. It's just I may get left behind, so what I might do is ask if people want to send me Black Ops gameplay, if you want to, and I'll commentate it and obviously give your channel exposure and stuff. Don't quote me on that. I'm still thinking about it. That's just saying like that may be a possibility. So whatever. Anyways, final score 43-5. Thanks for watching, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you liked, and goodbye.